Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today, this will be the second lecture talking about chapter 3, section A. At previous lecture, we learned how we can use the past form, past tense form, and how we can use not or without, and how we can ask by using question tool, question mark, something like that. Now let's start to solve all the exercise in the chapter 3, section A. At first, saat kashta, how we can ask about the time. How I can say 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. and what the difference between all of them in the English language or Turkish language. In Turkish language, we're talking about 24 hours. In Turkish language, we're talking about 24-hour system, but in English, we're talking about a 12 hours system, because that in Turkish language, that's not necessary to talk about AM or PM. I will note that by another information, another note. I will explain that later. But in English, we must use AM or PM to make, I'm talking about morning, evening, at the midnight, at the night, okay? Now, for example, here, that's 7, 8. 8. Here we can say at AM. Saat 8. Saat 8. But if I'm talking about 8 PM, that's mean I will say saat 20, because that's equal 20 in 24 system. But here we're talking about 12-hour system. Because that, I'm repeat that again, because that's not necessary to use something like PM, AM in Turkish language, okay? Now, saat 8.5. Buçuk, that's mean half. Saat 8.5. Saat 8'e çeyrek. Çeyrek, that's mean part. 15. Here, 15 minutes. 8, 9, 8, sorry, 8, 15. 8, 15. That's mean saat 8'e çeyrek. Here I put it delta. Here I, it's the appropriate letter by dealing with this vowel letter or this. Çeyrek geçiyor. Saat 8'e çeyrek var. Here we have some different, we must know that. Here, geçiyor, I will use always I. But var, I will use a. A here, that's mean to. We have 15 minutes to can reach 8 a.m. Saat 8'e çeyrek var. A. Here it's important. Here saat 8'e çeyrek geçiyor. That's mean 8:15. Here I, here a. Here something like the, here too. On 45, 10:44, 45. On 1'e çeyrek var. To reach 11, we have 15 minutes, more 15 minutes. We need to more 15 minutes. That's mean on 45. I must put 2. Here equal in Turkish a. On 1'e çeyrek var. On 1'e çeyrek var. Here geçiyor, because that I will say on 1'e. Here the difference. This. On 1'e on geçiyor. Here on 1'e çeyrek kala otobüse biniyorum. On 1, that's mean 11. Çeyrek kala, something like var, the same meaning and the same rule. Here I put it a, that's mean 2. I have 15 minutes I need 15 minutes more to reach 11 a.m. 11'e çeyrek kala otobüse biniyorum. 11'e 10 geçe işten from work çıkıyorum. I will go out from my work, from my office, whatever. 11'e at 11, 11'e 10, 11, 10. Here didn't selected AM or PM, but here that's mean AM, because in Turkish language I'm talking about 24-hour system. 11'e 10 gece işten çıkıyorum. 11:10 a.m. from go out from my work. Let's solve these few exercises. Saat 6'ya 6 on geçiyor. Saat 6'ya 10 here a instead of e or a on geçiyor. That's mean this 6 6 on 10 geçiyor. Saat 3'ü 5 geçiyor. 3 saat 3'ü 5 geçiyor. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is belong to another branch. Yes. Saat 3'ü 5 geçiyor. 3'ü 5. Let me take a look. 3'ü 3, 5, 3 and 5 geçiyor. We would use E or A instead of E or A in English. Or we can say instead of A or A. Saat 4'ü 4'e 10 var. At first here dot, we canceled it because here we have another vowel letter, because that 4'e 10 var. What does mean? That's mean I'm talking about 3:50, because we must have more 10 minutes to can reach that or 4 o'clock. Here AM, here that's mean PM. Saat 5, this. Saat 5, AM, PM. Saat 7'ye çeyrek geçiyor. Saat, here I put it this why. Between these two vowel letters. Çeyrek geçiyor. Saat 7. 7, 7. Çeyrek, that's mean 15 minutes geçiyor. That's mean 7:15 AM, PM. Saat 1'e çeyrek var. Here, to reach 1, we need çeyrek, that's mean 15 minutes. That's mean the right number will be 12:45. 12:45. This. Saat 10:30, 1:30, 1:30, 1:30. 1:30 buçuk. Saat 1:30. Let me take a look. 1:30. 1:30. 1:30. Saat 10:30. Not 1:30. 10 10:30. 10:30. 10:30. Saat 2'ye 20 geçiyor. Saat 2'ye 20'ye geçiyor. 20 that's mean 20. That's mean 2.20. Saat 2'ye 20 geçiyor. 2.20. Or we can say 14.20. That's mean 10.20 in PM, here in AM. Here we have two ideas. At first, geçiyor. That's mean plus. We can say plus, or var. Var, that's mean we have some numbers to reach this specific o'clock. Koyalım, let's read. Çizelim, let's solve. Bilet var mı? This is important dialogue. Everyone need it. Merhaba, merhaba. Hoş geldiniz. You welcome. Hoş bulduk. Hemen Kayseri'ye. Kayseri, it's a city in Turkey. It's yes, city. Gitmek istiyorum. I won't go to Kayseri'ye. Bilet var mı? Are you have a ticket? Şanslısınız, bilet var. Something like, to your luck, we have a ticket. Peki, okay. Uçak saat kaçta kalkıyor? He asking about the time to this airport, to this airplane. In which time it will go? Uçak saat kaçta? In which time kalkıyor? 11:30 on 1:30'da ve 23:15'te. Here, like I said before, talking about 24-hour system. Here that's mean PM, here AM. 23:05'te kalkıyor. The employee, the worker talking about, it has two different times tickets. Şimdi saat kaç? Now he asking about the time. Saat 9:20. Anladım. I understood. I get it. 11:30'da tek kişilik bilet istiyorum. 11:30 to 11:30, I want one ticket, one single ticket. Tek, single. Kişilik, person. Buyurun biletiniz. Buyurun, we use it to show our respect when we're talking with the customers. Biletiniz, your ticket, sir. Yolculuk kaç saat sürüyor? Yolculuk, the travel. The traveling, he asking about the traveling. How much minutes will take? Yaklaşık 1,5 saat. Yaklaşık, that's mean near from. 30 minutes sürüyor. Uçak 13'te Kayseri'ye ulaşıyor. Will arrive to Kayseri at 13. That's mean at 1. We can say yes, at 1 p.m. Teşekkür ederim. Thank you. İyi yolculuk. Sorry. İyi yolculuklar. İyi yolculuklar, something like have a good journey, have a good travel. Yolculuklar. Here we can say ulaşmak, that's mean to reach to Kayseri at 1 p.m. Yaklaşık, near from, or we can say approximately. Now we'll talk about the past tense, like I said before, like I explained before at the last lecture, when we used D delta or T delta and why? In which situation? Koyalım, cevaplayalım. Murad dün neler yaptı? What do Murad in his day? Murad saat 6'da uyandı. Wake up at 6 a.m. Kahvaltı etmedi. Didn't eat his breakfast. Saat 6:30'da spor salonuna gitti. At 6:30 went to the gym. Orada egzersiz, that's mean exercise, yaptı. He did the exercise. Birlikte bindi ama yüzmedi. Bisiklette, bicycle in English, in Turkish bisiklet. Bisiklette, to the bicycle, bindi, used, take on the bicycle ama but yüzmedi, didn't take a shower. Bir saat sonra, after 1 hour, eve döndü. Came back to the house. Evde banyo yaptı. At the house, take a shower. Ve kahvaltı etti. Did his breakfast. Saat 8:30'da at 8:30 işe gitti. Went to his work. Murat'ın işi çok yorucu. Murat's work is very hard. Ama o işini çok seviyor. But here we noted that this dialogue we're talking about the in Turkish geçmiş zaman and plus şimdiki zaman. That's mean we're talking about the past time, or we're using the past time and the present time at the same dialogue. Eşinize çok seviyor. He loving his work very much. Çok, too much. Murat iş yerinden saat 17'da çıktı. Murat at the 20 iş yerinden from the workplace sat at o'clock. That's mean here we're talking about PM on 9'da çıktı. At 19 from his workplace he went or he left. Çıktı, we can't translate this few words specifically. That's mean he left his work and come back to his house at on 9. That's mean we can say at 7 p.m. He came back, he left his workplace and come back to his house. 7 çeyrek, 7:15 geçe metroya bindi. Get in the metro, to the metro, get in at 7:15. Metro çok hızlı bir araç. Metro, he introduced the metro. He said the metro is a very fast vehicle. Yolculuk 15 dakika sürdü. Yolculuk 15 dakika 15 dakika 15. Here it's not right. 15 dakika sürdü. Here he's talking about the travel time, just to 15 minutes. Akşam 7:30'da at the night, at the afternoon, can say. 7:30'da 7:15 eve geldi. Come back to the house. Saat 23'te yatağa yattı ve uyudu. 23 that's mean 23 or we can say 11 p.m. Yatağa to his bed, go or went to his bed. Uyudu and slept. Went to sleep. Uyudu. Ablam dün pazardan meyve aldı. Annem, ablam, my old sister, dün pazardan meyve aldı. Take the fruits from the dün, yesterday. Here, pazar, that's mean market, not the belong to weekdays. Okay, pazar, market, yesterday. My old sister take the fruits from the market. Annem evden erken çıktı. Early, my mother from the house go out or went. Babam bankadan para çekti. My father take money from the bank. Ağabeyim, my old brother, eve gece geldi. Come back at the night to the house. Baba, annem sabah parkta yürüdü. Baba, annem, that's me, my grandfather. Sabah parkta yürüdü. He was to exercise on the park at the morning. Yürüdü, walking. We can say walked at the park at the morning. Sorry. Here, uyandı, exercise yaptı. Bir daha yatağa döndü. Metroya bekletti. Or we can say bekliyor. Murat saat kaçta uyandı? Murat saat 6'da uyandı. Murat spor salonunda hangi sporlar yaptı? Murat spor salonunda bisiklet bindi. Murat saat kaçta işe gitti? Murat saat 8:30'da işe gitti. Here 8:30'da işe gitti. 9'da çıktı. Murat iş yerinde kaç saat çalıştı? Murat iş yerinde 10-30 saat çalıştı. Murat saat kaçta metroya bindi? Murat saat 7:05'te metroya bindi. Tekon. Okuyalım, inceleyelim. Öncesi, sonrası. Before and after. Let's focus on these two words. Merhaba, benim adım Ayla. Bugün yine çok erken uyandım. I'm still early wake up or waked up. Önce, at first, önce, before, banyo yaptım. Sonra, after that, kahvaltı ettim. We can say eat my breakfast or prepared my breakfast. Kahvaltıdan sonra, after the breakfast, evden çıktım. Go out from the house. Ve and işe gittim. I went to the work. Öğleden önce, after, before noon, raporları okudum. I wrote some articles after before noon. Öğle tatilinde. At the break or we can say on lunch break, şöyleyle with somehow şöyleyle dışarı çıktık. Now we're talking about busy pronouns. Oğle tatilinde şöyleyle his her brother, her friend, I don't know. Dışarı çıktık. Went out together with şöyle. Here, this le that's mean with. Please let me answer to this phone.